in the stars. What's up, everybody? It is a national holiday with the release of the movie review extravaganza. Hello, everybody. How you doing? What's going on?
Mama Coleman in the house.
Merry Christmas.
Looking good.
Yeah, I'm so pretty. Martin had to run out of here and masturbate.
I'll be back.
Yeah, Mom got sexually harassed by Martin today. He pinched my ass when I came in here. The Last Jedi, Star Wars, The Last Jedi, that is coming out this Friday, but we have the review for you tonight. I thought you were going to come in as
Vader again, but you surprised me.
No, I already did that, man. You know, and this is also in honor of Carrie Fisher. We know that Carrie Fisher died. Mm-hmm. Carrie Fisher died this year. So I said, I was going to do Kylo Ren at first, but I didn't do Wonder Woman as y'all had actually demanded. You didn't even ask. You demanded I do Wonder Woman. Didn't do it. So I said, okay, I'll do some gender swapping tonight for y'all.
There you go.
So in honor of Carrie Fisher, I did this costume right here in honor of y'all. And also, as my man Corey Goodwin right here said, this is in honor of somebody that I really do have features. This is how I know that I am my mama's son, because I look just like her. Mm-hmm. You know? Yeah, boy. Irma Coleman up in here right now.
Man, you look like your mama.
When I'm not out there looking pretty for everybody else and looking all glamorous, I can be found probably wearing a double toasted shirt. Go to dtmerch.com and get all your stuff over there. Let's go ahead and get into it then. Get into it, honey. Let's get into it. And as we said before, we did not have a chance to have the good company of Goodwin here, our Gertz. They were too busy. I don't know. You know, whenever they don't. Have you noticed that whenever they can't be here for something, they're both gone? Like every time he has.
That's not always true.
It's most of the time.
It's often not true.
Just say the fucking.
Thank you, Mark, for being honest. I appreciate that, man.
But they're sitting right here looking at me.
Did you notice that they weren't fighting you though? Did you notice that they were like, yes, and then you had to come in, just go with me on some shit, man. Yes, they are gay and they hang out when they're not here. Did you notice that when he has to work, he also has to work? Boy,
in the middle of a day on a Monday, who's not working in the middle of a day on a Monday?
That sure is gay.
You have a job?
Gay?
Gay is that?
Working.
Having a job is gay.
Yeah. Employed? That's gay.
And pay each other with your gay money.
You pee each other in penis?
This is a man in a dress.
Oh, but I'm already wear that. I'm ready to sell my penis tonight.
Being a transvestite doesn't make you gay.
Yeah. We already said that I'm walking the streets tonight.
You ain't got the boost though. They ain't paying full price.
As if this movie needs any kind of introduction, as if it needs any kind of description. I mean, people are fanatics about this. Most of you know right now, ever since The Force Awakens, it looked like the rebellion was getting back together. They were out there taking on the New Order. Mm-hmm. And had this whole new spirit to
the
themselves.
First Order.
New Order is the band. The band. How do I feel?
It's like, wow, a lot has changed since the last Star Wars.
They seem to have like this new fighting spirit against the First Order. They actually have a chance. But that is not the case from what we see here. First Order whooping that ass right now. And it looks like maybe all hope might be lost. Except that we have Rey, who found Luke Skywalker hiding out like a little hermit on a remote desert island, and she says, "You know something? Deserted. What's that? Did I say desert island?
That's an oxymoron. It's nothing but sand, surrounded by water.
A desert island. Big hot fudge sundaes. Now he's there, and he says, "You know something? I know you're looking for the Jedis to come back and probably get this thing back together, bring peace back to the galaxy. But I'm done with this, man. I can't do it no more. That's that old shit, you know."
Wait, is that a lightsaber? Let me see that thing.
Yeah. She's like, Yeah, that lightsaber. Get the fuck out of here. You're like, I'm done with that shit, man. I ain't doing that no more. I'm not that young boy I used to be, man. I'm not that optimistic kid anymore. I see now that things are fucked up, and well, that's just the way of the world. And Rey's not giving up hope. But what she doesn't realize is that the reason why old Luke is telling her that you need to forget about this too is because a lot of people, when they get strong with the Force, way too many times, they have a tendency to be pulled to the dark side. And he kind of sees that happen with her as this bond is increasing telepathically between Rey and the ever crazier, ever villainous Kylo Ren. And this here is, they're so big that they didn't give me any clips or anything. So I'm going to show this one more time for the folks out there just to get y'all, just a little caught up before we get into the review. And then we'll be back after the trailer with our review.
To show me my place in all this.
Oh, some of y'all are like, man, seen this trailer 1,000 times and I'm still getting tingles from it right now. From the moment it opens up, you're sitting up there and you never prepared. Like, you sitting up there and because they always start the movie with, it's coming.
I knew it was coming. I was like, it's coming. And they still crank it up louder than you think it's going to be.
Oh, yeah. It's somebody up there in the projection booth like, and then turn it right back down. And I saw your popcorn flying everywhere. Wow, man, see it with a good sound system. Because from that first note, they're pulling you in. That title is pulling you in. That title grabs your ass and just pulls you back with it. That Star Wars.
Gotcha, bitch.
Yeah. That title like, come on. Grab your ass and pull you away. And then they got that crawl. And you're reading that. And you're saying, okay, man, already this is Star Wars. I'm feeling it. I'm loving this. From the moment those stars stop going up, they pull you right into the battle. And with this battle that they show you at the beginning, it's suspenseful because they don't waste any time letting you know that the rebellion is probably fucked.
Okay.
It looks like the rebellion just doesn't have a chance, man, because in the beginning they kill a lot of people. When they kill people, it goes back to old-fashioned Star Wars, Martin. Because they always got that. Like in every Star Wars movie, they got one or two pilots in the rebellion where they
stay on target.
They blow their ship. Yeah, they don't let them finish a sentence. Yeah. They catch them midway in a piece of dialogue and blow their ass up. Pull up! No, I'm all right. Wait a minute, I'm getting another call. They do that a lot, man.
Yeah,
in this, tell my mom that.
Who are the last words? Well.
Yeah. Like that dude, he didn't even have no words.
What do you want on your pizza?
They want to show you not only how this is. They are so outnumbered, but they also want to show you the sacrifice that these people are willing to make. It's almost what they want to set up like hero moments from the very beginning. They want you to know that they're heroes because they are willing to sacrifice themselves too.
Every victory is well fought for.
I was sitting up there with a smile on my face for probably the first 30 minutes because at the same time, while they're showing all this action and showing all this death, somehow, some kind of way, they managed to slide some humor in there too.
Yeah, it's funny because Donald Gleason, his character, who I kept thinking died in the last one.
No, he's alive.
Yeah, no, he's a cockroach. But it's this weird thing where he delivers all of his lines like this with a pout.
And if you don't remember Donald Gleason,
Is it General Hawks? I think is his
Yes.
yeah.
Man, you gotta. But somebody who likes Star Wars, you should know.
Here's his character right here, and you remember him. It starts out in the movie. It's a parody. It's a parody of a villain. I remember somebody, I forgot who said this, but they said, they have this method of acting called smell my own fart.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The smell my own fart method of acting. And he does that in the beginning of the movie. And there he is right there.
His eyebrows are thickened, and he's got on lipstick, and he's always doing this.
Yeah,
all of his dialogue.
Always pouting, yeah.
He's very affected. So.
Yeah. And at the beginning of the movie, he's saying everything with a sneer.
Yeah.
Let them think that they're winning. I want this for them. The rebel scum, fools, bastards, bitches, and then fix niggas like, hey, man. we ain't that villainous, man. Come on.
Bro, we still gotta sell this.
No, they set that up with him so that they can pull in a joke.
Uh-huh.
And I thought, wow, because I was hating it at first. Like, are they serious? And I'm like, saw what you did. The other thing that is going on with the movie that pulls you in, letting you know that this is genuine, authentic Star Wars right here.
And if it stepped on,
Shit is pure.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's Star Wars, man.
Oh, mama.
That Colombian Star Wars.
Force Awakens. All right, I'm not gonna call y'all out on doing some nostalgia stuff, you know, because I don't think it was bad bringing them back in, but and as y'all know, I'm not crazy about the Force Awakens. Thought it was good, but I said, okay, you know what? With these characters, if you're gonna bring them in, we're talking about Han Solo, Princess Leia, Luke Skywalker. I said, this just you got to do something with these characters. This cannot be fan service, and I'm gonna wait and see what y'all do. And when they come in and what they do with them, they continue Star Wars as it should be done.
Thank God.
Their story arcs develop and make sense. And when I say that they develop, it's not only developed, but they've evolved. Like, it's really incredible looking at Princess Leia grow into General Leia.
She's a calm, cool, collected leader who knows she has a lot of shit on her shoulders.
Oh, yeah, and seen some shit.
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely.
We've seen, you know, young skanky-ass Princess Leia go from bikini wearing slave Leia. Mm-hmm. Slave Leia, she liked that shit. She wanted to wear that. Even when she killed Jabba, she said, can I keep this shit? You know, to see her grow into this mature leader. And they're not doing that because of some need to fulfill like this new thing of the feminist trend in film. She earned that.
Yeah.
You can see that in Return of the Jedi near the end. Mm-hmm. But Martin, you were right. It's amazing seeing Luke Skywalker be the person that he is. That going from that young wide-eyed farm boy who I just want to be a Jedi.
I just want to be a Jedi. To like, hey, I'm a Jedi. To, man, fuck the Jedi.
Man, fuck the Jedi and fuck the Force.
He's like an old man, and that whole island is his porch. Fuck off.
He is. When Ray comes down, he's like, girl, if you don't get the fuck off my porch, I don't give a fuck how old you are. Get out of here. And if I shoot your ass, I told you, I was standing my ground. But no, man, I like the way he's looking like, God damn, I got old. But seeing him be this, like, from optimist to pessimist, man, like, I can't do this. And whatever happens in the galaxy, that's the natural order of things. What we did was probably helping the Empire and the First Order. And you look at him right now, and it's just something about seeing this guy be so jaded, be so grumpy about it. And, that's another, it feels like a natural progression. Every time they get a close-up of him, he's trying to scowl. That smile is just trying to.
I'm just so happy.
Just trying to ease out. He's trying to bust out just a little bit. He is
checks.
I mean,
His checks. Oh my God. I mean, I'm serious.
Wait, I don't have to do that Joker voice. Oh my God. Yes, just give me a script. Anything.
Wouldn't it be funny if he was trying to do that with it? Yeah. Hello, Ray. I know what a British do it. Hello, Ray. Mark, what you doing, man? Something different, man. Yeah. No, but he is. You can tell that he's happy to be back and doing this, and that brings something to the role. That brings like an authenticity to the role. You know, like I say, everybody's changed. Chewbacca though, that motherfucker's still looking good. He ain't changed a bit.
Got that Hawaiian silky.
Yeah.
I do wonder if he looks at the rest of them and go like, damn, y'all got old.
Yeah. Like I don't know what it is. Fur don't blur. Hair don't tear. You know. Like I don't know what it is, but Chewbacca looking good. You know, funny thing about Chewbacca is that you never hear about his family.
It's true.
Like, you know, he got a wife and a son. He just left those motherfuckers.
He don't care about them.
No, man.
I don't know why, because...
he's all like, oh, honey, you know I'd be here to take the kids to their birthday party, but Han needs me. Well, I want to say Vader killed them all.
Well, both he and Han are deadbeat dads. Yeah. And they just went off together.
Because both of them, they went out for... They said,
gotta save the galaxy, though.
Yeah. Hey, Chewie, you want to hit the bar and get a drink? Fuck out of here.
Chewie, we're saving the galaxy. Shut up.
Hey, Miss Chewie looking fine as fuck though. But it's funny because he might have stayed for the wife, but not that kid. Don't nobody in the family love that kid.
Oh shit.
No, daddy. Boy, you better bring your ass in. You see that shit? He like, no, daddy.
He take off that sash and beat away.
I know.
I told your ass.
I'm not fucking with you, Junior. Come here. Man, that look like some child abuse shit. No.
He gave me Willie Coleman.
And I have to say, man, that the actors, I mean, nothing else, the actors are really starting to own these characters. Daisy Ridley as Rey, you know, she's coming in, and I like it because she's never cocky. She comes in, she's determined she's she'll bug the shit out of Luke. She's pretty much riding his ass, man. She won't leave that alone. We need a Jedi. I ain't leaving off this island till you tell me you a Jedi again and make me one. But at the same time, like I said, she's not cocky. She's very confident, but she's also scared. They never sexualize her. Mm-hmm. You don't ever take them rags off right there. You
didn't make her a Mary Sue, which is good.
No, that's a great comment right there. She's not a Mary Sue. She has no big, she's not. Never at one point do they play that. You get them playing up. I'm a strong feminist character. Mm-hmm. Who I'm happy about.
Mini Denzel.
Yeah. Mini Denzel. Mini D. He's like, I ain't doing that funny sidekick shit no more.
He ain't a thirsty puppy.
Yeah, he's like, hey, look, I ain't moist no more.
Oh, okay. No, he's quite thirsty. Oh my God.
Oh yeah, no.
He wakes up from a coma and all he's like, where's Ray? Is Ray here? Is Ray here?
Like Poe has to tell him, man, you got a hard on right now. But just put some on that shit right there.
We know you're not paralyzed, so that's good. But
really
chill
is
the fuck out.
At least he ain't cracking jokes. At least hey, you got a boyfriend. He ain't doing none of that. In this one, they actually make him heroic. They give him a purpose. They give him moments to shine. They have him have his scene. And I really enjoyed that about him, So again, his character is developing. And I probably am okay with him because there was another person that was disappointed in. And y'all know I love this actor too.
Lil Poe.
Yeah. Little P. Yeah. Little D and Little P. Yeah, Poe, played by Oscar Isaac.
I thought he started out really good, but after that,
he ain't nothing but the cocky guy that's bucking up authority.
Yeah.
Y'all don't know shit like I do. I'm out there risking my ass. Y'all just sitting in here.
No, motherfucker, you need to go sit yourself down somewhere.
I'll get us all killed.
Oh, you know what? That's what I love about.
Because we're actually in worse shape because of you.
But I like that. I like that he came out and everybody thought like, man, he's the next Han Solo. You better listen to this dude. And he told them something and got them fucked up like, I said y'all should do that. I said you could do that. But there's so many times that Princess Leia turns around and tells Poe, boy, if you don't sit your ass down and shut the fuck up, they show that he does not know what he's talking about.
He's just a hothead, basically.
I feel like the film doesn't fully acknowledge that.
They mention it, but they still are making him this lovable cad. Man, he just fucked up everything and got all these people killed. But that's Poe.
At least he's the main guy, so what you gonna do?
You know how he is. His consequences should have been acknowledged. What he did and the way his character's portrayed as a hothead who doesn't know what he's talking about all the time, that's potential. The way it played out, the consequences didn't feel real.
Yeah, he did some shit to where he should have been in a brig.
Yeah,
okay. They
should have had his ass lined up at the firing squad.
Yep.
And the thing is, they do it, and it happens within the span of 5 or 10 minutes, and it's treated like just a little a micro story, and they just brush it aside. And I said, that's not a micro story. That's a major thing that happened right there. Mm-hmm. That is a major offense that he did. I don't know. I just think that was really bad writing. The last person that we talked to before we move on is Carl. What's his name? Kylo Ren. Kylo Ren doesn't seem so much like a brat to me. Really like that character, man.
There's more development with him, so he's not so one-dimensional.
Mm-hmm. No, not at all. Kylo Ren in the movie, he feels like he don't feel like a brat anymore. He feels like a force to be reckoned with. Yes, pun intended, right there. Actually, no, but I caught myself. You ain't gonna believe me anyway. But
you like to chime in, Martin?
No, he seems like he's coming into his own as a major villain. Also, a villain that's probably more vulnerable than most because, the motherfucker's still kind of crazy. It's moments here where it's like, boy, you need to control yourself. And if you don't, you're going to lose everything. You actually have the power to go in and accomplish whatever mission you have, but you were just trying way too hard and you got way too much anger. But again, that makes the character kind of vulnerable.
Okay, you know how he's like a child with anger issues?
Yeah.
Still got that.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
But I like that. We already had Darth
too.
Vader, who's a guy who's in control. We need a villain that is just kind of a loose cannon. I tell you though, man, here's the thing. Everybody's saying how this is going to be rehashed like Empire Strikes Back. It does have moments of Empire Strikes Back in there. There are moments that you can lift from there, but they're like seconds because once they pull a moment that you think is going to be Empire, they do something completely different.
Nice.
I mean, look, man, this movie is full of surprises that you do not see coming at all. There are things that happen to major characters in here, and they look at the audience like, did y'all know about this shit? It's like,
I didn't know they could do that.
yeah, it really is like that.
You guys have been bringing up how these Star Wars movies keep repeating so many of the other elements. This was the first movie where that actually bothered me.
Okay, so there was something. We're not going to say what, but
No, but
you
just-
saw the moments in there.
Oh, yeah, and there's lots of them.
Yeah, I have to be honest. There were things that stood out to me, and because there were things that were so good. I mean, in the movie, them going back to doing practical effects and shooting on location. There's so many great things here that you don't want to criticize the movie because they're trying hard to bring it back not only to Star Wars but make this world feel more real than it was before. Shooting on location has made this world feel much more real.
Oh, yeah.
You know, everything is not on a green screen. We do have creatures that are blended in with natural backgrounds. Even the creatures are CG. And speaking to you, man, about the characters in here. Now, I thought when I watched the trailer, I said, well, you know what? I'll get in that a little because you're talking about the Porgs.
Oh, the Ewoks 2.0.
Yeah, that's the thing. Everybody thinks the Porg's going to be the new Ewoks. They're not.
They're
Thank
not.
God.
No, you know, because they have.
Oh man.
No, every creature in here kind of fits their environment.
Okay.
And they don't take over.
They don't take over. They're just natural parts of the environment. And what they've done well is that they've taken the creatures, and even if they're small on the screen, they painstakingly have gone in. I'm gonna show you just like 30 seconds of a featurette. They've painstakingly gone in and said, even with these small creatures, we want to do a mixture of puppetry and CG, and that's what they did with a lot of the crystal dogs.
This is a combination of a hand puppet, there'll be animatronics in the face.
You know, and there's the final product right there. It's a fleeting scene, but they've gone in to like make this world feel more alive, even right down to just minute facial expressions that were done in puppetry mixed with CG. I admired the movie for that greatly. Yeah, that's the thing about it, man. Everybody thought that those Pogues were going to be, as you say, the Ewoks 2.0. They said, oh, hell, Disney's trying too hard to sell these goddamn Pogues. They're going to be the most annoying thing in the movie. Buy me! Buy me! Buy me! No, they are not. Actually, like the crystal foxes, they fit in with their environment
Yeah,
naturally.
it's just part of the fauna of these worlds they're on.
They look like a mix between a penguin and a seal.
You know what?
It looks like a Furby.
Yeah, it does. It does. It's not them that are annoying. They do. Here's where the movie goes off the rails to me, man. I want to know now. Let's go to the part where you're talking about with the character of Finn, John Boyega. My complaint here, I feel really bad about because one of the things I praise the movie for is handling three that I can see different subplots.
Yep, three plots.
You have Rey trying to talk Luke into starting a new Jedi movement and rebellion. You have Finn and his new Asian friend trying to find a hacker at a casino, and then you have Poe yelling at everybody.
Well,
Anybody in authority because he knows everything.
It's that what's left of the rebels trying to escape the First Order who is on their tail.
Two of those storylines are good.
Yep.
Finn trying to find his hacker. That storyline, I'm gonna tell you, it's bad.
It's some bullshit.
It is a throwback to the prequels. It was almost like that scene they had where they had the diner, the space diner. They have to go to a casino, a space casino, to find a hacker. And what's wrong with this moment here is that this movie is best when either creatures are taken seriously and they're working with the human beings or is focusing on our human characters. Whenever you try to make this a centerpiece for the special effects and these little puppet creatures, that's when this gets terrible. They go to this casino and it is nothing but one gag after another. It's nothing but one alien / casino pun after another.
No, that band is actually there playing.
Oh, no.
I mean, you don't see the band, but that's what's coming through the music in the casino.
Was it?
Yeah.
I didn't hear that.
No, it was that same, like, you don't see the band, but that's that same band playing music in this casino.
But it's
I was
like,
man, they couldn't find anything else to play.
It's like the John Denver of Star Wars. It's everywhere.
Yeah.
This sequence is horrible because all it is they go from table to table. Hey, isn't it funny how this little alien is working the crap table? Hey, he's the same size as the dice. You know, there's creatures going around trying to use certain robots as slot machines. It's, you know, they actually have opera singer aliens who something's coming towards them like, oh. I was like, man, this was a dark movie. And you know what? For that scene right there, that casino part, this was a dark movie, and that's even a dark scene. This casino they go to, and these are people who they get rich because they deal in weapons, illegal weapons, and they sell to either side.
Right.
These are crooked people. When you go to this casino, it's actually Rose is telling Finn, it's like, man, I hate this place because it's child slavery. They abuse animals. There's probably prostitution and sex slavery going on. It's even so bad that Rose is like, you don't believe me? Look through these glasses right here. Look through this little microscope, or the what do you call the
telescope.
The telescope. You look through this telescope right here, and conveniently he looks through, and there is animal abuse and child abuse going on at the same time. And he's like, God damn, girl.
It sounds like a gag from The Simpsons.
Yeah, it's a dark storyline, and they treat it like it's a cartoon. Disney, I think they tell their directors, look, you can kill, maim, dismember, slash, impale all you want to, as long as you don't show blood and everybody's covered up. Because that lightsaber fight that they have in here, they are slashing people to ribbons, man. They are poking people through the head. I mean, it is insane. It's a very violent. It's one of the most violent lightsaber scenes I've ever seen.
And wasn't it lit and all red?
It was all red. I mean, it was like, so, if there was blood, it just went on the wall. Nobody's noticed. Yeah, it's there are moments in here where they go back and forth from being this really great movie to being something that doesn't fit the tone. They get to parts where characters are repeating themselves. Luke keeps looking crazy and saying, I don't want to be a Jedi. And Rey keeps saying, why not? And then there's Poe who keeps yelling at authority here. And there's Finn just fucking running around.
Being a thirst bucket.
Yeah, and there are moments in here where they go in circles with this. It's like, this could be cut short because you already established this. Yeah. And the thing is, they keep cutting back and forth. So they keep going back, and some of these scenes feel like, well, that's the same scene as that last one.
This is a movie with 4 acts. Because there was a point where it felt like, okay, we're coming to the end of the 3rd act, and it's going to end, and it's going to be a bummer, but hey, this is where we go. And then it goes into another act. Now, the sad thing about it is, or not sad, but the catch is that 4th act is badass. It's the best part. Like that is the don't miss this part right here.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But
no,
just,
it is.
But just so much coming up to that where it felt like this was okay. We're about to end. And it's like, what are y'all doing? Come on, I got to pay a babysitter.
Oh, what would you give it, Martin?
I give it a matinee.
Okay.
I mean, I would give it a matinee for most people who are wanting to see it, who are Star Wars fans. For this guy right here, Corey Goodwin, I thought about you a lot watching it. I was like, I thought I would come to you and say, like, hey man, you know what? Maybe just wait, or just it just might not be for you.
Yeah. I thought this was gonna be the one where I was like, yeah, Corey, join us.
Ew.
I mean, who knows? You might go see it. Man, you were unpredictable. You might go see it. You might be like, man, this is the best Star Wars movie out there. There's a lot of people who were saying that. I think it's better than Force Awakens.
I was about to ask you that compared to the newest 3 that we've had. Where does this
I didn't
fall?
think so, because I thought Force Awakens was tighter.
I thought that this had better characterization. It moved forward with advancements a little better, with story and character. So I did like this better than Force Awakens. But it's no Rogue One. Rogue One is still out of the new movies that Star Wars has done. This is the boldest one. This is the one that's the most different. This seems like the most confident in what it is. I'm giving this a matinee. I'm giving it a very, very high matinee. Like, if this is a B+++, whatever. It's just not their A material.
That was a great way to end it.
Yeah, I'm just
You sound hurt, man.
I feel the disturbance in the force right now. There are millions of Star Wars fans who are sending me death threats at this moment.
Second this gets on YouTube.
There is a Death Star aimed at this studio right now.
Excuse me, not a Death Star. It's a Death Star-like weapon.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah,
it's the new movie.
A death globe.
There you go.
A death ball.
There you go.